Welcome, everyone. As Jay said, my name is Leslie Gould. I am the Executive Director of this amazing Chamber of Commerce, and we are here to celebrate you this evening. So give yourselves a round of applause, please. Thank you. I have been at this chamber for 6.5 years, and it is the best decision that I was lucky enough to go after this position. I am always very grateful that Al Temkin was willing to hire me, so thank you. And it has really been one of the best, most amazing privileges of my life. Thank you so much. I really love my job, and I really enjoy working with all of you, and I mean that sincerely. I want to recognize some of our elected officials and those candidates in the room. Mayor Mike Cahill, of course. Why don't you stand up, please? Thank you so much. If Hannah Bowen is here, she's a Beverly City Councilor and candidate for state rep. Todd Rotundo, Beverly City Councilor and candidate for state rep. We have Medley Long, past president of the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce and candidate for state rep. Danielle Spang, who is a Beverly City Councilor, over here. And Brendan Sweeney, if you're here with us, Beverly City Councilor and candidate for mayor for the city of Beverly. So this is our biggest night of the year, as you know, and our annual meeting and business awards brings all of us together. There are 230 of us in the room this evening, and we are grateful for everyone's support. At this time, I'd like to recognize the generosity of our sponsors. If you'd like to wave or stand up or go crazy, go for it. I'm all about it. Our private partner sponsors are Solomon Private Wealth, Dr. Nick Sarantopoulos, professional EOS implementer at EOS Worldwide. We have North Shore Magazine, Salem Plumbing Supply, Designer Bath. Are you guys shy? Yeah, come on. It's a party. Our supporting sponsors this evening are Beverly and Addison Gilbert Hospitals, a member of Beth Israel Lahey Health, Community Credit Union, Constitution Financial Partners, Glovsky and Glovsky, Harbor Light Homes, Leslie Ray Insurance Agency, Micro Support Group, Seashore Comfort Solutions, thank you, Turcotte Homes, The Drip, thank you, The Drip Bar Beverly, and Temkin Financial LLC. Our corporate sponsors this evening are Greater Beverly YMCA, yes, Green Beverly, North Shore Bank, hold up that mascot, Salem 5, Sterling Insurance Agency, Super Sub Casual Catering, and The Current Beverly. And now, finally, I'd like to say a great thank you to Institution for Savings, who is our premier sponsor this evening, yes! And introduce Vice President of Branch Administration, Bruce McDonald, to come up and say a welcome on behalf of the bank. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leslie. On behalf of the Institution for Savings, it's an honor to sponsor tonight's events. Thank you all for coming out to acknowledge the achievements and successes of our business community. With roots in Essex County dating back to 1820, we are proud to have acquired the office at 4 Colin Street in 2014. Elmiris Verga has managed our Beverly office from day one. She and Assistant Manager Eileen Burnham and the team, thank you, Eileen, provide amazing customer experience and have done some great work in the community. Chamber Board member Teresa Espinola is our Commercial Lending Officer at the Beverly location and has helped tremendously to grow the bank and grow relationships in the city. With that, I hope you'll visit them sometime. We wish the best of luck to all the nominees this evening, and we thank all of the honorees for their service.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bruce. Okay, so we have a few more thank yous this evening. We have an events committee. Could you just stand? Kelly DeFelice, Becky Beckman, Donna Musamichi. Thank you so much. They all helped put this event together, and we are very grateful for that. I want to thank our GBCC volunteers this evening, Jennifer Peterson and Linda Carney. Thank you so much. They helped with registration. And our house band this evening, again, Solitude with Andy Hall on vocals and David Lieb on guitar. I want to thank BevCam, who is here this evening. It's not a live stream, it is a taping, but they are going to rebroadcast this. So thank you so much, Tim, for coming and doing that. I want to recognize our house photographer this evening, Carlos Robledo. He's the owner of RP Headshots. He is at the 500 building at the Cumming Center, and if you need a headshot, go see him now. He is really good and really fun and just a lovely, lovely human being. And I want to draw attention to a flyer on your table with a QR code. Thank you so much. It's The Price is Right. That's right, baby. This evening's photographer is using an instant image delivery system so that you can enjoy your photos that he takes instantly on your phone. To do that, please scan the QR code that is on the tables so that you can participate. It's easy. Scan the code, enter your information, and take a selfie. It's that easy. So every time our photographer takes a photo of you, you can see it instantly on your phone or your email. Our DJ and MC tonight is Jay Foss. And I want to thank our graphic design intern from North Shore Community College, Jose Santana, who designed everything you see tonight. Our sponsor boards, our virtual program book, our PowerPoints, everything. He did such an amazing job, and he's doing such a great job, and hopefully someone will hire him as soon as he gets out, because we will give him a stellar recommendation. We love having interns. And now for the annual, but brief business, our annual meeting, but official business. So I would like to ask our president and our incoming president and executive director of the Greater Beverly YMCA, Tim Flaherty, to call the 40th meeting of the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce to order to formally oversee the installation of the 2025 Board of Directors and Officers. Everyone, give it up for Tim.
Thank you, Leslie. Before I get started, I should know I was going to do this tonight, but I wanted to thank Leslie Gould for doing such an awesome job with the Beverly Chamber of Commerce. A few years ago, she asked me to be on the board, and here I am being the president. I don't know how I got here, Leslie, but I want to thank you. I want to thank you for doing such an awesome job. Nothing happens without Leslie. So give her a little applause. At this time, I'd like to make a motion for the 40th annual meeting of the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce. Do I hear a motion? Do I hear a second? Any discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries and approved. Where's Paul Guanci? Isn't that easy, Paul? Ready for the installation. The Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce represents the Greater Beverly communities of Beverly and the Greater Beverly region. On this evening, we are pleased to present the new slate of highly qualified board members to recognize those who have served. At this time, I'd like to open the general business session of the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce. I request that Dana Morton verify the visual count of the quorum and Robert's Rules of Order shall apply. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Had to look and find her. Our standing order of business for the Greater Chamber of Commerce is brief. Our agenda is as follows. Number one, to recognize the dedication of our outgoing board members. And number two, to install our slate of incoming board members and officers. The Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce is not one person. It is all of us collectively volunteering to create a strong, respected, and relevant business organization within our community. Let's take a minute to recognize and thank several board members for their service. First, our 2023-24 past president, Medley Long III. You have stepped down to run for a higher office calling, but while at the same time supporting the Greater Beverly Chamber. We appreciate all your efforts to help the organization to accomplish our goals. We have a gift to give you and show our appreciation and gratitude for your service. Thank you, Medley. Thank you, Medley. Second, Robert W. Mitchell, Jr. has served the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors since 2012, serving as president in 2019 and 2020. Bob has always led with a purpose, respect for all, and fiscal responsibility. He asks tough questions, protects the organization while keeping a sense of humor and a soft spot the board he serves on. The board continually seeks him out for advice and asks the old question when he's not around, WWBD, what would Bob think? Bob, we still have a little something for you, and thank you for your dedication and service, and thank you for all the things you've done. Bob, thank you very much. Where are you, Bob? And I was just talking to Bob for a few minutes ago with Pat Bailey, and you know, I hope BC wins the national championship finally in the last several years. You bet, Bob. Lastly, we'd like to recognize David Ray, owner of Leslie S. Ray Insurance Agency. David has served on the Greater Beverly Chamber Board since the year 2000, which is basically half the years that we've been around. He served as president in 2005, and his knowledge of our history has made him one member with invaluable institutional knowledge, otherwise known as the Chamber Historian. His commitment and passion to the Greater Beverly Chamber has been unwavering. His investment of time, financial supports of core organization, as we are so grateful. Unfortunately, David could not be here tonight, but we have a gift of appreciation for his service that we'd like to pass along to his son, Alex. Alex? Now for the installation of the new directors. Our 2025 Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce slate of executive board members is as follows, and please stand as I call your name and remain standing until the full board is approved. Myself, Tim Flaherty, for the Greater Beverly YMCA. Paul Gentili of Gentle Brewing Company as the vice president. Hannah Greneau of the Glovsy and Glovsky, she will be the treasurer. Dana Morton of Micro Support Group, she'll be the secretary. And Kelly DeFelice of Eastern Bank, she'll be the immediate past president. Second on our agenda is to induct new incoming board members for the 2025 for a 3-year board term through 2028. Dr. Jamie Engel of a line of for life chiropractor. Jamie. Mike Jones, MCJ Insurance. Hannah Kerman Martino for Allstate Business Solutions. Alex Ray from Leslie S. Ray Insurance Company. Lastly, I'd like to recognize board members who are currently serving whose terms will be up until 2025 and beyond. Again, please stand as I call your name and remain standing as your names are called. Matthew Erickson from Good Brand Partners. Teresa Espinola from Institution for Savings. Paul Guanci from Super Self Casual Catering. Walter Hartford from Edward Jones. Nick Herron from Rev Kitchen and Bar and Rev Burger. Tom Holland from E&B Burgers. Joseph Wong from Beth Israel Lahey Hospital, Beverly and Addison Gillett Hospitals. Brian Murphy from Brian Murphy Design. Melissa McLaughlin from Melissa McLaughlin Wellness. Linda Turcott from Turcott Homes. Brooke Zagari from Cummings Properties. And Alicia Zampatella from Zampatella Creative. The chair respectfully asks for a motion from the floor to accept the slate of the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce officers and directors as presented. Do I hear a motion? Do I hear a second? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, everybody. Please join me in congratulating those officers. As a longtime Beverly resident who has served in many activities through my Beverly career, I see the importance of the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce, and I'm proud to serve in its 40th year. Over 4 decades, we've grown in numbers, in location, ideas, and events. But one thing has always remained consistent. Our members are passionate about the community and the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce. Our measure of success is seen through their success. The Greater Beverly Chamber Board of Directors is a working board. Everyone rolls up their sleeves to create a vibrant, relevant, and respected organization of our business community that wants and engages with. In 2025, the Greater Beverly Chamber Board of Directors have come with many industries and truly reflects the fabric of our business community. They will prove to be a talented organization and team. In 2024, the Greater Beverly Chamber accomplished many things. We grew in membership, launched our nonprofit roundtable forum to be a resource for many nonprofit members in the community. We organized first home show in over 20 years. We kicked off our 40th year with a celebration that embodied a true spirit of family. Our Power on Women in Health and Wellness events were all well-intended and successful. Lastly, something we're all proud of is the Greater Beverly Chamber secured an outside lighted sign for our building at the Cummings Center to let everyone know that the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce is here for you. On the horizon, our members are creative and engaged, and I'm excited to participate in organizing new initiatives and programs that help members while driving leadership at the city level at issues that affect our business community. This evening, we join to celebrate another new year, showcase our members' contributions and the results, what we can achieve as a collaborative community. Congratulations to all the nominees and awards this evening, and thank you. And with that, this closes the annual portion of this meeting. Please enjoy your dinner, and we'll be back for the celebration afterwards. Thank you, everybody.
It's like watching
everyone. That was the cast of Beetlejuice Jr. from the North Shore Music Theater, the education department, led by Kaya Moulton, and Refined Dance Studio with Brianna Vicini. She's the owner again of Refined Dance Studio, and they work together at the North Shore Music Theater Department of Education. So if your kids, or even some of us big kids that might want to get involved and do some programming over there with them, they have amazing programs, and I can't thank them enough for organizing that for us, for you. Now I can take my walkie-talkie off. Okay. So it's my privilege to welcome everyone back to our awards celebration. And I want to remind everyone that this is on something that is unstable. Good Lord. On your tables, if you have not already, there is the QR code for the photographer that if he takes a picture of you, it will show up instantly on your phone, and it's wicked cool. So if you haven't done it, please do. Please do. It's really easy to sign up. All right? And I just want to remind everyone that all award recipients and the presenters, please come to the front of the stage after the event is over. We'd like to get a large photo. For those who are receiving awards this evening, afterwards, after you receive your award, you will go to the photo booth area where Kelly is waiting, and she will escort you over there to have a formal picture taken with our board president, Tim Flaherty, who probably didn't know he was doing that, but that's what he's doing. It's official. Also, I just want to say that if you have an acceptance, a few words, that's great. Keep it brief, just so we keep moving it. And we appreciate the fact that you want to say something, and that is important. So just do your best to keep it brief. Now, we have a virtual program book. You've all noticed that there's no program book on the table. You have a card in front of you, a postcard that has another QR code, yet another QR code. Go to that, and you can follow along in our program book, okay? That is wicked cool, for sure. Tonight we gather, of course, to recognize and celebrate all of you, your exceptional achievements, our local entrepreneurs and businesses that have truly made a mark on our vibrant community. It's an honor to have each and every one of you here with us, investing in this event tonight. And I don't take that lightly. I know the board doesn't either. So on behalf of the board of directors and staff, I want to extend my congratulations to all the nominees. All the nominees. These nominations came from the membership. And I just want to say, in case you were curious, Donna and I do not vote. Okay? We do not vote. We have a committee that we've organized together to try and make it as impartial as possible, because we know everybody knows everybody, and that's really difficult in itself, but we did our very best. And I have to say, there was a lot of extremely thoughtful discussion, and the committee knows that they don't take this lightly either. And all of you should be proud for being nominated. That's why you all have certificates. So please feel free to take, yes, you all should be very proud. And you're doing a lot of great work out there. And please feel free to take a photo afterwards as well. So without any further ado, I am going to bring back our president, Tim Flaherty, back to the stage to award our President's Award.
Thank you, Leslie. Our first award tonight is the President's Award. We give it to someone who quietly makes a difference for the greater Beverly community in the Chamber of Commerce that we would never expect recognition. Since we are celebrating our 40th year, we thought it was appropriate to share a story from our vault and highlight a moment in 2008 when the lights almost went out on this chamber. In 2008, Michael Harrington was the chamber president. And you might remember the economy was a sudden, severe recession. Like lots of organizations at the time, the chamber was going through a very challenging time financially. Knowing that significant action was needed to help the chamber operate, Michael cut costs, brought in a new, leaner leadership team, secured sponsorships, and evenly temporarily loaned a sizable amount of financial support from his own personal funds to keep the lights on. Not everyone would do this, and quite frankly, many would throw their arms in the air and walk away. With Michael's leadership and business skills, along with his help of a dedicated staff, volunteers, board members, the chamber was able to navigate through these times and has grown and flourished in the years to come. Michael, we want to thank you that all you do to recognize your significant contributions to the history of the Greater Beverly Chamber. We express our heartfelt thank you and ask that you come here and accept the award. Michael, thank you so much.
Well, thanks, everyone. I think all of you that were around in 2008 recognize what an incredibly difficult year, no matter what business you were in, and it was a tough year for the chamber too. But we managed to really work hard and pull it all together. There's a few people here that were really, really helpful at that time. I see Robin Foster here. Robin joined us as an unpaid employee just to help us at that time. We had no money. We needed some help. So Robin said, well, gee, I'd like to come to work for the chamber. I said, we can't afford you. She goes, that's okay. I don't need any money. She goes, eventually, just give me a job. And eventually we did. I forget how long the eventually was, but it's 3 what? Okay, I think it said 3 years. I said, goodness gracious. Also on the executive board that year was Faye Salt, and Faye is here too, and she was such a good friend. And Faye was such an important part of our leadership at that time, running events and helping to raise money and pay the bills. Dave Ray is not here. They referenced Dave earlier. Dave is kind of like the historian of the chamber. He's been around a long time. He's been on the executive board a long time. And when we were really hurting, I kind of pulled Dave aside and said, hey, what do we do now? And he was full of wisdom and full of help, and he was awesome. I know Alex is here representing Leslie Ray here tonight, but Dave was terrific also. And my predecessor as president was my good friend Al Ditchner, and he was still around at that time, and he was very, very helpful too. We also brought in an executive director at that time, Sheila Field, who was just outstanding. We threw a lot at her, and she didn't complain, and she did a great job. And little by little, the chamber got back on its feet, and I'm so proud of what it's become. It's such a vibrant, incredible organization, and particularly now with Leslie at the helm. So thanks all of you for this nice award, and I'm happy to be here and still trying to be helpful. Thanks.
Congratulations, Michael. Now we have a special guest to introduce the next award. We have Al Temkin's daughter, Stephanie Jalberg.
Hi, Dad. Can I just take it off to hold it? That's all right. I can leave it right here. That's fine. Yeah. We're good. Hi. The Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce is honored to name Alan Temkin the 2025 Citizen of the Year. Well, while you all know him as Al, he is known to us as Dad and Gampy. With over 45 successful years as a distinguished and award-winning financial planner, he uses his success and energy to make our community a better place in a big way. While he is generous to sponsor and donates to many causes, his real work begins volunteering on local boards and committees that allow him to roll up his sleeves and get to work.
Moreover, he deeply cares about all the people in the organization from the bottom up and top down. His deep commitment to all things local and charitable has made significant impacts for countless organizations. While you all see this when he is out and about, he also rolls up his sleeves at home. Whether it is having dance parties with my girls, playing on the floor with Jackson, attending dance competitions, babysitting and helping with pickups and drop-offs, he is always available to help. My 3 girls know who to call when they really want something or when they want to go to the candy store. We always say, "Did you call Gampy?" He chose to spend over 40 years dedicated to community volunteering and service. He served as president of Beverly Main Streets, Beverly Homecoming, and twice for the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce. He has served as vice chair for the Northeast chapter of the American Red Cross and served on the boards of Beverly Rotary Club, BevCam, Harbor Light Homes, Greater Beverly YMCA, Beverly Holiday Parade, North Shore Chamber of Commerce, and Grateful Friends. Here's the thing. He not only serves and financially supports the boards he serves, but he fundraises out in the community for them too. He lends his gift of gab and quick wit as a volunteer auctioneer to Pathways for Children, the Cove School, Care Dimensions, Project Adventure, the Beverly Farms 4th of July fundraiser, and Frankie's Voice. He volunteers and provides color commentary for the annual Beverly Holiday Parade and co-hosts live election coverage on BevCam. What some of you may not know is that there are other additions to the community. When my sister and I were younger, he hosted talent shows at Cove School. He coached softball teams, and safe to say, he was the only one who ever showed up in a suit with his hair looking flawless. He was always a part of large school projects, and he even volunteered to sleep over at the Museum of Science with a bunch of 6th graders. He is a proud Freemason and an even prouder husband of 44 years to my mom, Francine. He is the exceptional father to myself and my sister, Jen, along with our husbands, Scott and Jesse. He is an even better grandfather to 4 very special grandchildren, 3 of which are here tonight. And while we know how lucky he feels, Dad, we all want you to know that we are also the lucky ones, and we are very, very proud of you. My dad is passionate about purpose and is a pillar of leadership in Beverly and on the North Shore. As a father and grandfather, he shows compassion, love, and always, always continues to go above and beyond for his family. His unyielding leadership has paved the way for a positive and lasting impact in our community and in our family. He is Mr. Beverly in a big way. He also likes to be called the Selfie King. For these reasons and many more, the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce is proud to honor Alan Temkin, my dad, with the 2025 Citizen of the Year Award.
Wow. So that daughter is one that, as you can imagine, with 3 daughters and an extremely busy husband, she's just crazy busy. So Francine couldn't be here tonight, and I'll explain that in just a second. But so Francine calls Stephanie, and asked her to be here. And the one thing about Stephanie, when her mother asks for something, she usually gets it. But I knew Stephanie didn't want to do this. She's just not her bag, it's not her thing. And she's just busy with the kids. She's always at a dance thing or something with these kids. So this was a complete and utter shock to me. Just beautiful, thank you. I love you and I really appreciate it. And girls, thank you for being here. Jesse, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm supposed to say something now about this award. Are you kidding me? I am incredibly honored and truly humbled to receive this award as Citizen of the Year. Recognition is deeply meaningful to me, and I accept it with gratitude. I accept it humbly, but I also accept it with responsibility. I want to express my sincere thanks to the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce. It's been an honor and a privilege to be involved with this chamber for so long. I've met many of you in this room because of my work and your work with the Chamber of Commerce, and I value our friendships very, very much. Now, I know it's already been done, but the one thing about the year that I was president, and I was only president once, but the year that I was president, I had the honor of putting together a committee to interview and hire our next executive director. How lucky did we get with Leslie Gould? Are you kidding me? How lucky did we get? Just amazing. And then we had Robin Foster for 14 years at our chamber, who was just incredible, did an outstanding job. And now Donna Musamichi is the assistant and doing an amazing job. So it's just great. Thank you. Keep up the good work. This is an achievement, I just want to add, that I certainly have not accomplished alone. I am a man with a blessed family, as you just saw some of it. My 2 daughters are wonderful human beings. They married 2 amazing guys. And my 4 grandchildren, 3 of which are here with me tonight. But the one person that without her, I can honestly say, and those of you that know her know how true this is, I would not be standing on this stage. And that would be my wife, Francine. We will celebrate 45 years together in marriage in November, assuming she doesn't kill me between now and then. Now, most of you I know come to these events and hoping to see her, and the reason why you don't see her is because this is just so coincidental. We go down south for the winter. In January, when we get down there, I booked today to come home, Alex, to be here today. So she said, well, you're not going to be here, so I'm going to invite some people down and whatever. I said, great, have fun. Then we find out about this. But she couldn't change her plans. Otherwise, believe me when I tell you, she would be here. But without her, the point is that without her, I wouldn't be standing in front of you right now. This award, which I am confident many people in this room will receive in the years ahead, is a reflection of the community service that so much of us share. In our community, we are reminded daily of the great things that we can do collectively to make people feel welcome and feel good here in the city of Beverly. I'm so proud to be living in a community that is so thoughtful and so caring for so many. I encourage all of you, please continue your focus, continue your very giving nature, and continue to do the things that make our community such a meaningful place to live and to work. Thank you so very much.
Please welcome to the stage Jerry Jr. from Massachusetts Task Force 1 to introduce our Luminary Award.
Good evening, everyone. Mark Foster, founding member of Massachusetts Task Force 1, passed away on November 3rd, 2024. To say Mark was a visionary and a leader, very tenacious and above all else an innovator, would be not enough. While Mark has never understood the word no, it played in his favor when applying to become a federally funded search and rescue team. Even though the grant required $100,000 match, Mark could only raise $20,000, but he still applied for the grant. Initially, the city of Beverly was denied the grant. However, Mark, never being someone to take no for an answer, stayed in contact with FEMA and monitored the progress of the awards. About a month later, Mark got a phone call from FEMA asking if he still had the $20,000 and he could have a leadership team in Washington next week. Using one of his rules for success, always say yes, he quickly assembled a team and 13 people and headed to Washington. When they got there, there was no table that said Massachusetts, so Mark asked where the team would sit. He was directed to sit at a team table marked Chicago. It was later learned that Chicago would not sign the grant because of some additional conditions that FEMA found unreasonable. And just like that, MATF1 became one of the first 25 teams in the nation for the urban search and rescue system. And that's where it all began, and since then, Mark helped to shape the USAR system. He was considered a trailblazer and was known not to stay in his lane. Boy, do I know that. If there was a loophole, Mark would find it and he'd fight for all of the right reasons. He made sure his team had the equipment, the means to deploy, and his involvement in the system made the whole system better. Mark has instilled in the members of MATF1 the importance of building and nurturing relationships. Another Foster rule for success: it's always better to say, "How are you?" than "Who are you?" And say it best with that Boston accent. With the support of his leadership team, Mark set out with a 30-plus year mission to first build and then constantly improve the team that is Massachusetts Task Force 1. We have grown from a training ground on the site of the Nike missile battery in North Beverly to a facility with warehouse space, classrooms, offices, administrative personnel, a vehicle maintenance facility, a rubble pile for training, which was actually the old Salem-Beverly Bridge. Mark has left his imprint for the cash for years to come. For the team's first deployment, it was the Atlanta Olympics in 1996. Mark constantly demanded that MATF1 act with professionalism, dedication, and commitment to mission. He will always be part of MATF1. The foundation he has set over the past 30-plus years will allow our team to thrive for quite some time into the future. There is no doubt Mark loved his team and loved the system. For that, we are all grateful. Mark's immeasurable contributions to the City of Beverly, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the National USAR Rescue System, and the United States of America will never be forgotten. I think we have a little video.
Take less than you give. Could you close every day without the glory and fame? Could you hold your head high when no one knows your name? That's how legends are made. At least that's what they say. We say goodbye, but never let go. We live, we die, 'cause you can't save every soul. Gotta take every chance to show that you're the kind of man who'll never look back, never look down, and never let go. Sit down again, play another hand. Could you risk everything for the chance of being alone? Under pressure, find the grace. Won't you come undone? That's how legends are made. At least that's what they say. Goodbye, but never let go. never let go. We live, we die, but you can't say every soul. Gotta take every chance to show that you're the kind of man who will never look back, never look down, and never let go. Will never look back, and never look down, and never let go.
Thank you to MATF1 for putting that together. Mark filled a lot of roles. However, his most important role was with his family. I would like to thank Mark's wife, Robin, his daughters, Kate and Sarah, as well as his grandchildren, Benjamin, James, Emma, and Allie. We thank you for sharing Mark with us for over 30 years. It can be stressful watching your loved one go out the door to a disaster, not knowing how safe they will be or when they will return, if ever. With that, I'd like to invite Robin, Kate, and Sarah up to the stage.
Thank you, Jerry. And the members of Mark's FEMA team who are here tonight, would you stand up? Thank you. I'd like to thank the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce for recognizing Mark's achievements and honoring his memory with this award. Mark was truly one of a kind, and to say that he marched to the beat of his own drum would be a huge understatement. Mark never tried to be anyone other than who he was, and I hope he inspires you to do the same. My daughters and I will always be proud of him and the legacy he left behind. Thank you. Thanks, Jerry. Okay, we're going to this way.
Now introducing the Rookie of the Year category is Karen Halloran, Sales and Marketing Director for the current Beverly.
Good evening. The Rookie of the Year award is given to a member who joined with the GBCC within the past 2 years. The Rookie of the Year is defined by a new member that has engaged positively with the GBCC by volunteering on a committee and frequently attending events or harnessing the opportunities the GBCC offers. This year's nominees are Alexandria Peterson, Conceptual Interior Design and Planning, Erin Rodner Neves, Beyond Birthing, Jill Carey, the North Shore, Nice People of the North Shore, and Dr. Rob Diagemarino, Ocean Gem Psychological Care. And the Rookie of the Year goes to Alexandra Peterson, Conceptual Interior Planning and Design.
Hello, everyone. Well, thank you so much. This is an incredible honor. I'm just going to make it really brief. It's been, I'm new to the chamber, of course. It's been an incredible honor getting to know all of you every single time that I go to any event or attend and talk to any one of the members here. I always learn something, and honestly, I feel like it makes me a better person, and it allows me to actually be able to serve the community and basically better my business and myself, and I hope to keep doing that. And honestly, it's been an incredible honor getting to know all of you, and I'm going to keep on doing it. So thank you so much for this award. It's been great.
Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our Employee of the Year Award, please welcome from the North Shore Music Theater, Heather Romani.
Hi, friends. It is my honor to introduce the Employee of the Year Award for the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce. What defines an Employee of the Year? The employee should be productive and committed to carrying out the responsibilities of the organization. The employee should be enthusiastic, willing to take on more initiatives and tasks, be a team player, and motivating others all around them. The employee should approach their job with positivity regarding their responsibilities, customers, and colleagues, serving as a role model to others. And the nominees are Claudia Harrington, Greater Beverly YMCA. Tina DePaula, Sterling Insurance. Tyler Erison, Super Sub Casual Catering. And this year's winner is Tyler Erison, Super Sub Casual Catering. Come on up, Tyler!
It's an honor to be up here in front of all of you. It really is. I don't know what else to say. It's good. Thank you.
Good.
And now here to present the Emerging Leader Award is the owner of Super Sub Casual Catering, Paul Guanzi.
It is my honor to present the Emerging Leader Award this year. An emerging leader is someone who takes steps toward being a leader in the community. Often they are high achievers, sought out for their knowledge and expertise in their field. They lead by example, are good listeners, and have energy and ability to inspire others. And our three nominees are Amy Madden from Bay State Financial, Derek Martins from Drip Bar Beverly, and Hannah Kerman Martino from Allstate Business Solutions. And the winner is, Donnie, you did everything but open the envelope for me. You guys are amazing. And the winner is Amy Madden from Bay State Financial. Congrats, Amy.
Yeah, move this down a little. Hi. A few times in my life, I've been told, look around you. These people are going to become your best friends that you'll have in your life. And I thought they were kind of full of something. But it's very true. The pessimist in me did not win. And so I would just encourage anybody that is maybe having a hard time in their business, because it happens as entrepreneurs, to choose to lean into the people around you. This is a wonderful group of people. I'm thinking of Al even, just because when I first started at the Chamber, I was so surprised that another financial advisor would be introducing me to other people, right? So it's really community first before profit, and the profit naturally comes. So thank you very much.
Just a reminder that at the end of the program, all major sponsors and award recipients, please come to the center of the stage for a photo. Here to introduce the sole proprietor category, please welcome to the stage Institution for Savings VP Branch Admin, Bruce McDonald.
The sole proprietor really runs the show because they're literally doing everything themselves, and they're responsible for the success or failure of their business. This award showcases the hard work of those who decided to go it alone. They possess a high level of business acumen and a passion to elevate their business in the community. And the nominees are Brian Murphy Designs, Lauren Georgitis, GL Designs, Stacy Gooding, Good Order Professional Organizing, and Teresa Coughlin, Fuel Up with Teresa. And the award goes to Lauren Georgitis, GL Design.
As you know, my name is Lauren Georgitis. I'm from GL Design, and I'm a sole proprietor. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody from the membership who nominated me and got me in this position to begin with. I'd also like to thank the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce and the nomination committee who, very diligently reviewed all of these applications, I'm sure. Well, not applications, but, we had to put something together for this. There was some stiff competition for this award tonight, and I wasn't sure, but I put something together because you never know, right? And so I'm saying this because everybody that was up for this award tonight didn't know. Nobody knows. And as being a sole proprietor, you have to be prepared for the unexpected, right? I started GL Design in 2018, 5 years of working in corporate, and I decided I'd rather help the local community, the sole proprietor, the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, people who had a dream and a vision and wanted to do something with that rather than working for the guy that's like, oh, $500, that's short money. That's not important. And I'm like, well, that's not very impactful for me, and I'm not feeling really good about that. So I started GL Design, and I work with these people, and many of them are in this crowd tonight. So first, I want to also thank everybody who's ever worked with me. My clients are literally the reason that I'm still in business. GL Design, we work really hard to make everybody better. If you have a vision, we bring you there. And it's all about community. Everything tonight has been about community. You start small with a dream, and you bring people there. And so that's what we do. Without the chamber, without the networking groups, without all of the brewing businesses and the conversations we have, we just wouldn't be here. And so, thank you again to my clients, to my partners like Hannah Carmen Martino, like Christina and Keith Harris at Choice Graphics, and for all the support from everybody else that I know. So thank you so much for this award. Sorry to bore you all with this speech, but I'm really grateful, and I look forward to continuing to meet you all.
Please welcome Green Beverly Board of Director Chairperson Julie De Silva to the podium to present the Going Green Innovators Award.
Hi. For the past year, Green Beverly and the Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce have worked collaboratively to raise awareness for sustainable opportunities in the business community, partner with Beverly businesses on ways to be greener, and let consumers know through our Green Business Directory which local businesses are committed to sustainable practices. This new award is the product of our collaboration. Green Beverly is so proud of the work we've done in our community and energized by the many businesses committed to doing more and better to promote sustainability. The businesses in this category were nominated through the membership and vetted by Green Beverly's board. This award is given to a business that demonstrates innovation in sustainable practices, environmentally friendly technologies, or green initiatives within their industry. The inaugural nominees are Good Order Professional Organizing, Kitchen Table, and the Cabot. And the award goes to our amazing community partner, the Cabot.
Hello. It's my first time. I just have a little something. So I'm Lisa Champney, and I'm the front of house manager at the Cabot. So on behalf of myself, my staff, and the theater, I'd like to thank you for this award and recognition in our efforts towards sustainability. The Cabot's Greening Initiative began in 2019 with our Director of Events and Operations, Jill Davidson. Together we worked with Change is Simple to come up with ideas on how to reduce our impact and create a patron experience that would be clear while disposing of waste at the end of events. We and my team researched switching over to compostable cups, lids, and straws. We also ensured our popcorn bags were completely compostable. And then since COVID's closure with our renovation projects, we were able to also switch over to completely new LED lighting that was installed to be more energy efficient. And then even as part of our 2023 Giving Tuesday campaign, the Cabot was able to raise funds to eliminate plastic water bottles, which means we were able to provide filtered water in our compostable cups, which reduced our carbon footprint even further. So really over the last 4 years, on a weekly basis, we provide 8 full compost totes to Black Earth. And we're also in the process of doing some other things in research in the months to come. And we also are able to recycle our wine bottles and aluminum cans that come from our bar sales and all our cardboard from deliveries, which we receive many during the week. We are always happy to bring the greening initiative to our community and patrons who come through our doors, explaining that the cups aren't plastic and why we don't sell water bottles, and that the only real trash they should have really is the candy wrappers, which I'm researching compostable packaging in that sense. So how's that for coming attractions? It's good stuff. Thank you.
And here to introduce our small nonprofit of the year, please welcome to the podium GBCC's Membership and Communications Manager, Donna Musumeci.
Good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to present this next award for Small Nonprofit of the Year. It's not easy being a small nonprofit. You have to constantly fundraise and seek new revenue streams, engage and keep an active volunteer list, and it's often challenging to attract talent with limited resources. So what makes an exceptional small nonprofit? Having a clear vision and purpose that guides their decisions and actions, being able to adapt and change as the world around us changes, develop diverse funding sources, and being able to mobilize, inspire, educate, and improve performance outcomes. This year's small nonprofit nominees are doing extraordinary things in our community. And our nominees are BevCam, Beverly Main Streets, and Employees Against Domestic Violence. And the winner is Beverly Main Streets.
Becky tried to stay at the table, and if anyone has ever followed us on social media, you know that this is the face of Beverly Main Streets right here. So I apologize to anyone that is sitting near table 8 where I am seated. We are loud, we are obnoxious, but we are all about community, and so much of what we do, what Greater Beverly Chamber of Commerce does, is build community. And I cannot be more appreciative and grateful of the opportunity for us to be able to come up here and accept this award. We work really diligently. We are a staff of 2. We put on events. We do all that we can to promote downtown, which is so easy because there's so much that downtown has to offer. And I didn't prepare anything, but I sat down and I thought, okay, I'm gonna list off everyone in the room that I know has supported Beverly Main Streets. And I got to about like 100, and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna list everyone that's in the room right now, because each one of you has been supportive in so many ways, whether it be my phenomenal board, our phenomenal sponsors that are in the room, Mayor Cahill, who has been a phenomenal supporter of Beverly Main Streets. I hope all of you see yourself in Beverly Main Streets. We couldn't do this work without you. We're so appreciative of your investment in our work, and especially during a time of such uncertainty, we hope that you will continue to engage with us and help build community and continue to promote all that Beverly has to offer, because it's such a phenomenal place to live and work, and we're just so lucky, and we're excited to continue to work with you all. Thank you. Oh, we gotta go this way.
As we recognize nominees in the large nonprofit category from the Greater Beverly YMCA, let's welcome Associate Executive Director Kavehi Morrison.
Aloha. It's my honor to present this evening's large nonprofit award for GBCC. Nonprofit organizations are established to improve the quality of our life in our communities. Large nonprofits help advance awareness in education, art, health and wellness, scientific and medical research, as well as entrepreneurships, to name just a few. Thousands of people, young and old, benefit from the work we do and the services that we provide. This year's nominees teach our kids to thrive, get us to celebrate teamwork and confidence, and fill our community with arts and culture. And the nominees for this year's awards are North Shore Christian School, Project Adventure, and the Cabot. And this year's Oscar, oh, excuse me. award goes to the large nonprofit of the year, Project Adventure.
Hi, everybody. Man, this is fun. Thank you. My name is Caitlin McCormick Small. I'm the executive director of Project Adventure. We've been in Beverly for over 25 years and in business for over 50. Many of you probably know us because your children may have come to our ropes course. And we're known for our ropes course, particularly. We're at Marine Farm. You should come visit us sometime if you've never seen it. It's pretty cool. But the ropes course is really just a tool. And I think that one of the reasons I'm so proud to work for this organization is because of the why behind what we do. Ropes course is a tool. It's a very powerful tool, but it's not the thing itself. The thing itself is that we work with people to learn how to communicate, solve problems, collaborate, connect across differences. And we work with nonprofits, schools, and local businesses to help them reach their missions better by working together better. And I think that just thinking of this time in history where we're at, these skills are it's critical. It's critical that we find ways to connect with each other and learn to communicate and solve problems. So thank you so much. I want to thank my employees and my staff, one of whom is here, and of course our sponsors and supporters. In particular, North Shore Bank and Institution for Savings have been really great supporters of ours, and we're really, really grateful for that. So thank you, everyone. Have a great time tonight.
Here to present the Family Business of the Year Award is Connor Mooney of Sterling Insurance.
There are approximately 32 million family businesses in the United States, which accounts for about 80 million jobs. Like Sterling Insurance, most family-owned businesses have less than 15 employees. From the mom and pop to the Fortune 500 list, they are the backbone of the American economy. The same can be said for the local family businesses that are built on generations of history, trust, philanthropy, and community. And the nominees are My Handyman of South Essex County, Serve Pro of Danvers and Ipswich, and Verlo Mattress. And the Family Business Award goes to Serve Pro of Danvers and Ipswich.
Wow, to say this is unexpected is an understatement. Many of you may not know me. My name is Stephanie Maglio. I am behind the scenes at ServPro. If you follow us on social media, hi, that's me. Many of you probably do recognize my coworker Nuri because she is everywhere. And we really weren't prepared, so thank you guys so much.
I just want to say something about ServPro. ServPro has been around for over 40 years, and I've been with the company for 31. It's a nice family business. Now it's passing, I started with Didi and Dave Hart in 1987. And now it passed to their kids, Michelle Levin and Pat Levin. Great family business. Thank you.
Please welcome Senior Vice President, Director of Finance for North Shore Bank, Bob Mitchell Jr. to introduce the Small Business of the Year nominees.
Thank you. First thing is, I need to say this. I actually spoke with Dave Ray last night. I was actually telling his son, Alex. Dave really wanted to be here. He loves this chamber and wanted to pass along his sincerest congratulations to all the nominees and winners. So please take that on behalf of Dave. So, the small are small but mighty. Small businesses are a vital part of this U.S. economy, contributing to jobs, innovation, and our economic growth. This award is given to a business that has less than 25 employees, that has celebrated achievements, product innovation, and contributes to the community. Just a couple of small bullets. Small businesses have created 2/3 of the net jobs in the United States since 1995. Small businesses are more resilient during economic downturns. They have accounted for between 44 and 51% of the United States gross domestic product since the late 1990s. And when people spend money, and you all know this, at a local business, more of that money stays in the local economy. There are thousands of small businesses on the North Shore. They are often our biggest contributors and community volunteers. And the nominees for the Small Business of the Year Award are Artful Life Counseling Center, Main Attraction Wigs, Pravari LLC, and Tim Swim Inc. And the Small Business of the Year Award goes to, very tight envelope, Pravari LLC. Oh, what a night.
Great song choice. I didn't actually expect to win tonight, to be perfectly honest, but just a few brief thoughts. Thank you mostly to my team and my clients, without whom I couldn't get to do what I love. This summer will be 45 years of being an independent IT consultant. And April, Pravari will be 25 years old. Those clients have given me the opportunity to play with technology on 6 of the 7 continents, to meet people and do things that most people never get to do, but mostly it's given me the opportunity to support organizations like this, give back to the community, and try to make the world a better place than we found it yesterday. So thank you to everybody, and especially to my family, my son Rob, and daughter-in-law Christine over there, and of course my partner in crime, Emily, Leslie. Wow. No. Emily is my niece who is getting pinned as a nurse in 2 months and could not make it. Thank you very much again.
And now to present the nominees in the large business category, please welcome Vice President of Business Banking for Salem 5, Jason Consalvo.
Good evening, everybody. Large businesses play a vital role in driving the local economy. They create sustainable job opportunities, attract top talent, and build strong, recognizable brands. Large businesses have the ability to adapt to ever-changing market conditions and can focus on social responsibility. They not only contribute to economic growth, but also support and sustain other businesses in the area. Additionally, they invest in community initiatives and charitable causes, strengthening the local fabric. In our community, large businesses are defined as those with 25 or more employees, demonstrating stability, success, and a commitment to community engagement and involvement. The nominees are the North Shore Music Theater, Rev Kitchen and Bar and Rev Burger, and The Current in Beverly. I was actually at The Current in Beverly this weekend with the Cub Scouts and my son. And there was a gentleman in there, 101 years old, ripping on a saxophone at 3 in the afternoon. It was worth a look if you want to get over there. So, the award goes to the North Shore Music Theater.
Thank you so much for this award. I came here in 2010 to open up a round theater that went bankrupt, and it was at that point a little few people, 7 or 8 of us, that opened it up. And now 15 years later, we're still here, and we're celebrating our 70th year in the round. So thank you. Thank you to all of Beverly, the people who have supported me in these years, and to my left is my other half, not married, the person who I actually adore most definitely, and I have to say a few words, Karen, please. Karen Esabetti, everybody.
I just want to say, you know, Bill and Kevin and I are the face of the theater, but there are over 300 people behind us that support us and are really the brains of the theater. And we have a couple of them here tonight. We have Derek Hodge, our stage operations manager, who makes sure that the shows go on smoothly. Everyone knows Heather Romani, our director of facilities, the wind beneath my wings. Kirk Mansfield, our director of corporate and community relations, and Jackie Rapisardi, our house manager. So thank you. It takes a village, believe me. Anyone in our industry knows, so thank you to all of you. We really, really appreciate this award and love this chamber. Thank you for your support.
Here to introduce the Business Person of the Year award is Vice President of Commercial Lending from the Institution for Savings, Teresa Espinola.
It's a little high for me. Well, good evening. Well, we save the best for last. How do you define a business person of the year? Is it the footprint that they create or the footprint that they leave? Is it the growth of their business or the support of their community? Is it the face of with courage during challenging times? Is it how they treat their employees and the work environment they create? Is it the ethical standards they practice and not simply preach? Is it their strategic vision and their impact of leadership? Or do they simply live by the golden rule? For those who reach this pinnacle, they understand it's all the above and so much more. The Business Person of the Year is the center of the wheel, and all the spokes are the family, friends, community, clients, and the business relationships they created. How they choose to churn that wheel is what sets them apart. I'm honored to present the deserving business people as the nominees. Nuri Cardoza of Surf Pro Danvers and Ipswich. Nick Herron of Rev Kitchen, Bar, and Rev Burger.
Sarah Ingalls of Seashore Comfort Solutions, and Linda Turcott of Turcott Homes. And the award goes to Linda Turcott, Turcott Homes.
Wow. Thank you so much. I did have a little speech just in case, but now I forget. 10 years ago, I was in a career that I had lost all passion for, and I was very disconnected from this community that I really love. So I took a risk, I quit the job, and I started a new career, which allowed me to become a member of the Greater Beverly Chamber. And I have to say that because of being a member and the awesome members we have, I've reconnected with the community, and it's an amazing feeling. I also want to acknowledge Leslie and Donna. They do just such an incredible job for us, and I think they deserve a round of applause. So I'm just very honored to get this award. I want to thank my boyfriend, Mark, for putting up with me and not being home a lot because I'm at meetings and doing different things. So thank you all very much. I appreciate it.